Back in the far past of 2009, there was so much going on in the world. Barack Obama became president, Bitcoin became the first cryptocurrency, and swine flu caused mass panic. For us, though, K-pop star Rain had us seeing throwing stars in a cult martial arts art flick, A Ninja Assassin. Rain stars as Raizo, a man seeking to put a stop to the ninja clan that trained him alongside a Europol agent, Mika. With the Wachowski touch, the stylized send-up of ninja movies is sure to bring pulse-pounding action to your dextropositioned, I don't know how to say that, heart. Better bring a roll of bandages because buckets of bright red computer-generated blood awaits you on the TRACcast. Dextropositioned? I'm dyslexic. I can't read.
That is, apologies. That is the medical terminology for left-sided heart.
Oh,
there we go.
That's funny.
I was thinking it had to do with your hands, like your dextrous.
I also just love that it's like. I also just love that it's like Raizo, like a inter, you know,
Rain is Raizo.
Yeah, Rain is Raizo, a rebel from, you know, this like ancient clan that, you know, passes down martial arts, you know, techniques, and an Interpol agent named Mika. You know, because that's like kind of how she's treated. Let's just be honest.
A little bit.
Welcome to another episode of today's review of Assorted Cinema, otherwise known as
The TRACcast.
Yeah, I was gonna say anyone else could do it too.
Well,
because I feel like I do it every time.
Aref, are you making weird noises over there? What are you doing?
Yeah, I am. I'm just making noises in my mouth.
Hep, hep,
Hep, hep.
Oh, yeah, no, we got another brand spanking new episode to you coming out from 2009. This is James McTeague's Ninja Assassin. It's a pretty doozy one, I think. It's one of the doozies. It's a doozier. It's quite one of the dooziest of the doozies. But it's, you know, like doozy. It's kind of like a doozy, like, kind of film. If I had to, you know, give it a category, like, you know, somewhat of a doozy kind of, you know, a genre, if you would.
Note from the editor: a doozy is a Pokemon.
There's Strand type games and now there's doozy type films.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head when you talked about 2009 having a lot going on. Avatar came out in 2009. That was pretty crazy.
Movie came out the same year as Avatar.
This wasn't the biggest movie of the year?
No. No.
Surprisingly, no.
It did make its budget back, as we can see by the wiki page.
That's true.
But I feel like a lot of movies made their money back in this day and age, because I think people just saw more movies.
Budgets weren't as bloated.
Yeah, people saw a shit ton of movies.
I wonder what came out around this time, like November of that year. Like maybe it was a slow time.
It could very well be coming off the summer blockbuster kind of thing there. Well, it's good to be back for another episode. I'm one of the hosts, Trevor.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Aref.
And I'm Ninja Christian.
I'm Grandpa, and then you are the other three ninjas.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly.
I'm Grandpa who gets kidnapped every episode or movie.
Hey, don't disrespect the grandpa. Well, I guess you're not disrespecting the grandpa, but the grandpa's cool.
I am Grandpa.
He's one of the coolest characters in the movie, I think. If you're talking about the old Onuzu clan guy.
Yeah, there's weird like chi magic in this. It's kind of
cool. There is magic. I mean, that's kind of a spoiler, I guess, to a degree.
These magic ninjas.
Because it's oh man, this movie is just something. Imagine like the Da Vinci Code if it had no good puzzles, if it had nothing interesting going on, if you had an Interpol kind of cat and mouse thing and there were ninjas in it.
Well, what you're describing is the Da Vinci Code, just minus the ninjas.
I guess so. I just remember it being way more boring.
But yeah, Ryan, this was your pick. This is your baby that you brought to the table here. Can you elaborate why? What's your history with this movie?
I thought this movie was cool, and then I realized I fumbled this pick. I remember watching like the trailers as a kid and then seeing it or anything. My parents would have saw this and like they would have been like, "This looks absolutely stupid. We're not seeing this. This looks ridiculous." Like I don't even think it had to do with the violence. It was just it just looks ridiculous.
Did you see it in theaters or did you see it like?
I saw it on DVD probably like a year or two after,
Okay.
and I was like, "Fuck, this rips."
This shit is tough.
Yeah,
Shit,
no,
yeah.
that shit goes hard, and it doesn't. There's just Europol gooberish likeness inside, in between all the action stuff.
It's not that it doesn't go. It's just not a good movie, but it's like I mean, you know, the fight scenes are good.
It's choreographed well. It's choreographed well.
The parts that are cool, that have the Wachowski touch, those are cool.
We should talk. There's one thing I want to bring up, like definitely specifically with this movie that just like really like just guides my goat in terms of like why they did it. I mean, like we all know why, but just like, it's just so annoying. They like decided to make this decision and like went with it the whole movie because like I honestly think it just completely takes me out of what they were trying to do with like this like kind of hyper. I don't want to say hyper gory, but like you know, it's a little to the.
It was supposed to be 300 inspired gore, CGI blood, the cool choreography, the slow motion. 10% of this movie is in slow motion.
Yeah. It's definitely inspired by 300. I will give it that.
Zack Snyder's nasty little fingers are spiritually all over this thing.
What else has this director done? James McTeague. Does anyone know?
I'm not sure. Ryan, I did want to bring up a point that you.
He did V for Vendetta.
Yeah, he did do V for Vendetta. That's
yeah, so he's got something under his belt.
I'm glad you brought up the thing about you saw the trailer for it because I feel like it's a very common thing, at least with everyone that we've talked to about this movie, that
yes,
most people's interactions with this movie revolve around, I remember seeing the trailer for that. It looked kind of cool, and then like
that looked hype.
Never saw it. You know what I mean? And that for me was also my experience, but I didn't see the actual trailer. For whatever reason, I have a very specific memory of this movie related to a Lego stop motion version of the trailer that someone made like way back in the day.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I used to watch like Lego stop motion videos all the time when I was younger. And there was a channel that I really liked that did it. Like they remade the trailer in Lego, and I used to watch that video all the time, being like, "This is so cool! It's so sick!" And then I forgot about the movie. Why
doesn't Lego greenlight this?
Right? No, that's what I'm saying.
These idiots.
But yeah, for whatever reason, I associate this movie specifically with just its trailer because it has a good trailer.
The Lego trailer.
The Lego like everybody has been saying that like the trailer was like, it looked good or whatever. And one thing we noticed off the bat was this movie marketed for 3D? Because real 3D was like a big thing in 2009. So. But then like
Avatar.
Avatar
came out that year.
Yeah. But like I mean a bunch of other movies were doing 3D too. Like Marvel started doing it. Yeah. But I'm so convinced that like this movie like tried to have 3D, and I'm so surprised that it didn't. We found out like it didn't actually quite have 3D.
I imagine like I can see a world in which that was a choice that was being made, maybe in like pre-production, like we're gonna make this for 3D, and then maybe it just never worked out, because there are a lot of very specific shots in this that look like this was obviously going to be in 3D or something.
It's all the shots that were edited early that they pushed out for the trailer.
Yeah
Like it was all the good shots that you've probably seen from the marketing.
And there's plenty of shots in the movie.
Yeah, there's the one that you see in the big fight where like the his like cool chain knife weapon like goes
knife weapon,
flips around right at the camera, like all like scorpion
it
style.
like breaks like the letterboxing, like sometimes it feels, and it's like, but it's like, whoa. Oh, and then there's another effect that they do where he's spinning his chain blade. I mean, we're gonna get into the story here in a second.
Yeah,
and obviously spoilers for Ninja Assassin 2009. But like, dude, oh my god, I hated when he like started spinning his chain blade, and they added those like line effects to like make it look faster, but it makes it look slower, if anything.
It's all in slow motion too.
They probably had him did it slower or something like that.
Ariyama, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like,
It's a cursory.
What's so strange about this movie to me is that it feels like there's bones of like a really solid action movie in it that just gets marred by like really dated effects and just kind of a boring kind of middle of the road script.
I see. I would love like ninjas to come back.
A ninja resurgence.
Globe hopping ninja assassin action
around the world in 80 days with ninjas.
Yeah, something like that. Just anything. Well, wait,
they solve crimes.
Wait, Jackie Chan is in Around the World in 80 Days, and there's like definitely ninja.
He's not Japanese. He's not a ninja.
Oh, I guess you're right. I'm mixing up kung fu.
Rain is Korean.
That's true.
Well, let's get into the movie, and we'll start talking about Rain and some other things that I want to definitely bring up.
Yep.
Tome Keeper, please.
I'm opening up my tome.
Bows to Christian.
Gonna blow off the dust. Okay, so Ninja Assassin takes place in the modern day of 2009. We kind of go back and forth a bit in the beginning, but essentially there's this guy named Raizo, and he grew up, I guess presumably as an orphan, was taken in by this secretive ninja clan called the Ozunu clan. They are evil, as we know throughout the film. They are evil. They abuse their orphans to be trained killers,
killing machines
without emotion.
Assassins.
Yeah,
you're going to be the best ninja of all time.
Exactly.
I'm going to take you under my wing. Be better than my daughter. What do you mean you have emotions? Get rid of those.
Yeah, we've all seen it.
Not in my house.
There is a cool segment where he's training early on and they're doing like a fight. Well, I don't know. They're training like, God, the flashbacks in this movie. It's crazy. There's so many. It never stops. But like, there is a really cool one where they're training with like wooden swords, and then they have these like dangling like fire like cistern like coals like all around the room. I just thought that was a cool little setup to like, cool. Like you have to like precisely hit each other, but then like he uses it in the fight like no one was expecting, and that part was kind of cool.
But and again, this isn't told quite how the movie tells it. We're just kind of going, I guess, chronologically, I guess here. But yeah, he grows up in this clan. The villainous Lord Ozunu is the head, and he's disciplining them, training them to be the ultimate killing machines. And the kind of two main focuses in these flashbacks are the young Raizo, as well as a girl that's also being there to train as a ninja named Kiriko, I think is her name. And we kind of see them at different ages or whatever. Really quick though, because she's not really in it a lot. We were the first time we were watching this, we were like, I was like, that the lady that's playing Kiriko looks so familiar. Turns out it's Anna Sawai from Shogun.
Yeah, Shogun fame. Fans of Shogun.
Emmy award-winning Shogun.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Crazy.
And well, this actor for Rain, or this actor for Raizo isn't Rain, but Rain is Teijio Togokan in Speed Racer. Yes. So that
you
was
caught that
cool.
right away.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, this guy looks like the guy from Speed Racer, and then I just had like a really huge pog moment of like, there it is, and it like just it's great to see Speed Racer people and anything, just because I love that movie. It's so close to my heart. So it was
Trevor soy face.
It was a nice surprise to see a familiar face in a Wachowski production.
And unfortunately, we're not ultra familiar with his discography, but he is a K-pop
Yes.
singer as well, and apparently did all of his own stunts, I believe, in this movie, which is pretty
Well,
cool.
that's cool.
He's kind of badass.
Yeah. Took that shit seriously. Kudos. A+. No notes.
I heard he did all his own driving in Speed Racer too.
Oh yeah, did he now?
He built his own car.
He is Tajeo.
That's just his car.
Oh,
He provided his own car.
And you know who's in Speed Racer? Hiroyuki Sanada.
A monkey.
It's true. A monkey is in, and
Also a monkey.
Adif, what were you saying?
That's him.
Anyways, he trained for like 6-7 months, like doing weapons handling and all these, just like super intensely, so he can be like a breakout star in this. But I mean, I think it paid off. He looked great.
I mean, he's fucking shredded in this shit.
He did look great. Not only did he look great, those stunts were amazing.
I mean, even if this didn't make him like a household name or anything, I still think it shows that he brought his A game when you're watching it.
I mean, he's probably the best. I don't know. He's like the best character in the movie by far for me. Like, I like him the most.
Yeah.
I like his fights. I like his overall demeanor. I wish he almost had more to go off of, or like, I don't know. I just Naomi Harris is Mika, who ends up kind of being the partner in crime, and I think she was just given such terrible material to like go off of him and make that work.
To be fair, this movie was rewritten in like 4 days, so I don't really blame him.
Oh, was it really?
Oh yeah,
probably written over.
No. It was originally written by. Funny enough, I've been quiet because I've just tried to DM the writer for this movie. It was written by Matthew Sand, who did the original work, but then the Wachowskis were pretty skeptical because I think he was pretty green, so they brought on the Babylon 5 fame, Michael G. Straczynski. I don't know. He's another writer, but he wrote it in like 4 to 5 days, 53 hours.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's very formulaic. It's so formulaic, because like the movie does that thing where like the entire movie is just explaining like how badass Raizo is, and then like you see it, and then like at the end of the movie he's just badass still.
Yeah, I mean it just kind of shows. Yeah, the dialogue in this movie is just kind of doo doo. And like they're really not giving much to worth.
It's so just explaining like
this. So I'm not really surprised given the situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So Raizo is this little boy training to be the greatest ninja of all time, the Ozuda clan. But
basically
Naruto.
Yeah, and so Kiriko is this other girl that's also there, and he's kind of getting singled out a lot, because Ozunu's like, oh, you need to harness your emotions, no fear, no whatever, blah blah blah. Like at one point he takes like a thing and like whips like the underside of his feet, and it's like really horrible. But Kiriko shows that she has emotion. She cares about him because she like wraps bandages around his feet in the middle of the night, and there's kind of a little budding kind of romance, some kind of something going on there, until of course eventually Kiriko decides one night to like run away, I believe, right?
She's done with it, bro.
Yeah. She's like,
I'm tired of my father.
I don't want to do this no more.
I want to do it.
But she's been defiant throughout we're skipping ahead in the flashbacks. We could probably explain the whole backstory, and then explain But like before that, she's they're making bonsai trees, and they have them wired down to get them the branches to grow in a specific way, and she's cutting them because she's like, oh, like these plants can feel. So she's like hyper empathetic,
very on the nose imagery as well.
You have to be empathetic in order to tend to a bonsai tree. They take a lot of care.
Exactly.
Do you have a bonsai tree, Trevor?
I had a bonsai tree that died. I did not care for it.
No
I did not
empathy. No empathy.
I know. I have some succulents though for Brian that are growing very nicely.
Glad they're going strong.
Yeah.
My succulent for mine is also doing well. Anyway,
that's fantastic. I'm just so glad. What, Christian? What's wrong?
Nothing. Jeez, nothing's wrong, man.
Well, what? You just wanted to say something.
Kiriko is like, I'm done with this, and she tries to get Raizo to come with her, and he's like, no, I'm not going to. I'm scared.
He's a bitch.
Yeah, I'm scared of what they're gonna do to me. And then she's like, all right, bye, and then she leaves. But then they do catch her. Unfortunately,
it's terrible. It's terrible.
And they take her, and then they stab her right through the heart, right in front of Raizo as punishment.
Oh, well, and isn't there like there's a rival ninja that like he's battling against throughout the flashbacks that it's like another boy that he's like, I'm better than you. I'm way cooler. And
Stepdad keeps pitting them against each other. Yeah. He's presumed to be the other.
I don't cry when I get foot lashes.
New leader.
I don't need.
He's basically the Chad Bully character. 2 hours soy wimp.
It's like something
cell character.
Give me
that's is that like where it ends for young Raizo? Like, or does it like? Is there anything else that happens after Kiriko leaves?
We find out earlier, but his first mission to assassinate somebody goes terribly wrong. He tries to kill a like mafia boss, and it just like barely kills him in like hand-to-hand combat in the bathroom, and then just completely botches it and leaves a huge scene, and then turns on the clan when he's like at the reward, and then he gets like obliterated. Basically, RoboCop.
Right. They kind of like get up on him, and they're like, "We don't even want you this like in here. You're so bad."
Well, he swings at stepdad or adopted dad.
Yeah, takes his eye out.
It makes him look like it's like the Spec Ops guy from Naruto.
Kakashi?
No, fuck, the guy who runs the Ambu. Ignore that. Ignore that anime shit.
This has been the Naruto Minute with the TRACcast.
Yeah, for real. And it's not even. It wasn't even like.
So around now is when I guess the kind of timeline matches up with the very beginning of the movie. The very beginning of the movie it's kind of a cool opening, I think. What were all our thoughts on the opening here?
It does that cool thing where it tells of the legend while also like showing you the legend in motion. Mm-hmm. I'm always a big fan of that. I thought the opening was pretty solid. I actually kind of liked it until the CGI blood, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was pretty cool too. Basically, it's like this old tattoo master guy who's giving a guy a tattoo with like a stick and poke.
Thank you. Oh my god! So I was like trying to remember this fucking intro for like a good 30 seconds, and I was like, "Oh, I want to give thoughts on." Yeah. Anyways, if that gives you an inkling to my fucking rating in a little bit. Anyways, continue, Christian.
Yeah, honestly.
But all of a sudden, they're like, "Oh, what's this mean, man? There's like this black smoke in this envelope, man." They're like gangsters or something. And then the tattoo artist is like, "Oh no, that's the sign of the Ozunu clan."
The
like
last time I saw this, a bunch of people fucking died.
The first time that it's going to happen probably 8 more times in the movie, but the old guy explains they fucked everybody up so bad, and then they stabbed me, but my heart's on the other side.
Yeah.
So I lived. And then he dies from a shadow ninja that comes out of like the ground. They do a really cool effect where they like CG fog like spawn in the ninja, and you see him like and he just like shows up out of shadows.
It does look kind of cool.
They do it like maybe 2 more times, and it's really cool.
And also fun little fact, because there's a few like kind of legends of like ninja films and martial arts kind of stuff in this movie. The guy that plays the tattoo artist in this movie is an actor named Randall Duck Kim, and he's Master Oogway in Kung Fu Panda.
Oh.
He was also in he was in the John Wick movies. He was Grandpa Gohan in Dragon Ball Evolution. Anyway, so this intro opens up, and ninjas do cool ninja stuff, kill all the gangsters, and it's cool again until the big CGI red elephant in the room that we need to address. The CGI stylized blood is rampant throughout this film. And I don't know about you guys, but it took me out of every scene that it appeared in.
Yeah,
It
doesn't look good. It
so
doesn't look
bad. It looks so bad.
And it probably, their goal was that they probably wanted it to save money and, wanted to, maybe have a cool effect to shake things up and get people to, go to the movie. But, like, this movie could instantly gain so many points if it had realistic Tarantino blood splatters on the walls, and, like, not this, like, red paint blood.
I also think they wanted to capitalize on like 300. Like it was the slow motion, the cool effects that you could do with like blood in slow motion compared to if it was somewhat real. It's harder to control, and they could just do it over and over again and make it look cool. But in 300, it doesn't look out of place because it's stylized. It has a bunch of color correction on it, and it looks fine.
The whole movie looks like a comic.
Looks like a comic.
Yeah.
It looks like a graphic novel.
I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder has gone on record. It has been like, they took a lot of time and care into like the blood and gore in that movie, and like really did.
Yeah, it's just not bright red, weird looking.
Yeah, no, this one it's like they like found out that like the CGI program could like handle liquid itself, and they were like, just make it red and let it do its thing. So so they just went with it.
They're like, "Yo, guys, Blender updated. Let's go."
Literally. Oh
they're using Maya.
Maya, yeah.
They're stuck using Maya.
Oh my god! Look, it handles liquids by itself. This will cut down so much production time.
Sure, it cost a week to render, but
But yeah, so this fight scene happens, or more, not really a fight scene, more like a slaughter of these gangster guys. And yeah, the blood is very distracting. And then after that opening, we get the title drop, and then a hard cut to a white guy in an office.
Oh my god, dude! That's another thing. Audience, listener, like it's so like we get cool ninja movie, and then yes, cut to white guy in office who isn't even the important person in the movie that we're like about to
some dickhead named Ryan.
His name is Ryan.
It is.
Right? No,
I'll be honest. When I saw the white guy, I started screaming.
To be fair, I do think it's kind of an interesting angle to be like, oh, like this secretive ninja clan like drama, kind of coinciding with this like investigative, like we're looking into all these assassinations, like this like international agency. Like that's kind of a cool idea. But like I again, it's just it's so boilerplate and kind of bland how they do it.
The issue is that this is the vehicle for how they like want to explain all the ninja stuff, which like I don't know if you have to explain ninjas.
No, not addressing it makes it weird.
Because that's the whole thing, is like half of the movie is like literally this guy being like, yeah, so there's this Ozunu clan and they're a bunch of badasses. Like they do all this crazy wacky shit, and then all the crazy wacky shit happens in front of them. And then then it's like, wow, that reminds me of the time that like the Ozunu clan did this thing. And it like keeps going like that. And it's like, bro, I get it. Ninjas. Like it's ninjas. But like it only happens when that guy is in the movie, which like kind of happens a lot. But I mean, there's a lot of Raizo in it and Mika together, which is the character we're about to meet. Which is why we're zooming in on this Interpol office and getting this whole Interpol sort of side of things, because Mika's the investigator who's going to be kind of looking into these murders that have been happening around basically Raizo and the Ozunu clan, and that's how she kind of falls into the rabbit hole, meets Raizo as the film goes on, yada yada yada.
Yeah, played by and Mika played by Naomi Harris, who has been in a lot.
Shout out, she's a great actress.
She's great. Good. Yeah, 28 Days Later. A bunch of James Bond movies, I think, right? Like,
totally. But like just
Moonlight, fantastic in Moonlight.
Absolutely just terrible.
But yeah, she doesn't have really much to go on.
She's given the role of asking everybody questions like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, you just said that thing. What is that? the ninja
What do you
murders.
mean
What
by-
do you mean by the ninja murders?
Literally, explain it to me and the audience.
Yeah,
Explain to me. Yeah,
Like, nice, my ninja movie. Yes. Exposition.
basically, a bunch of ninjas came in and murdered a bunch of people, and that's it. Like,
Or one guy. They
Yeah.
murdered the ex-KGB agent, the Hermit,
yeah,
yeah.
and his wife was like, they
That's
murdered
right.
him so fast and so hard, and he had all these lights.
yeah, that's right. Because that's the thing is that they use the shadows. Well, I mean, I don't know if that has to be explained or not, but that's that'll kind of wrap
It's a
in
big
later.
focus. It's a big focus.
Yeah, the darkness and shadows. It's how the Ozunu clan do operate.
It's I gotta pause. I gotta pause for a second though.
Yeah,
because
no, go on.
You brought up that was she's from 28 Days Later. I had no idea. That's for like one of my favorite horror movies of all time,
Oh.
and she is phenomenal in that fucking. She's good in this movie too.
She's the other agent. She's the other agent actress next to James Bond in the recent James Bond.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig James Bond.
She does not have her fucking flowers, dude.
Yeah,
No, she rocks. She's great.
Anyways, continue.
she's great. She was in Pirates, I think. She was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies too.
Why is she not like a household name?
She just it's material. I'd
He needs to
argue.
do more Marvel shit.
Well,
That
that's
seems
funny.
to be the trick.
It's funny because she was in a Marvel
Yeah.
movie, but a Sony Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Mm,
She was in Venom 2. Goodness. Anyway,
Well,
so Mika,
Yeah, Mika's investigating the murders, and then she's like, "Wow, this is crazy." And after a long day of work, decides to go to the laundromat. We
didn't mention the
jumping?
laundromat part. No.
Raizo's at
Oh yeah,
laundromat.
that's how they meet, isn't it? She goes to the laundromat.
No, the laundromat scene is just like it just shows that the Ozunu clan.
It's the intro. The other intro.
Oh.
It shows how badass he is.
I'm trying to remember the
That's
part
his
where
opening.
he does. Yeah, where he goes into the room and he goes like, "What clan are you part of?" And the lady's like, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about." And then they just start fighting.
No, well, she like walks up to him and like asks if she could help, if he can help her fold.
Oh, that's right.
sheets.
Yeah, okay, so that's his intro.
And he sniffs it out quick.
Alongside, yes, yeah.
He's like, "What are you doing in
He
Berlin?"
can smell. She didn't use detergent, so he's like, "You didn't actually wash anything."
I can smell.
So,
I can smell.
why are
the
you
Zulu
here?
Clan all over you.
Yeah.
Exactly. and then probably the most overkill use of a kill in this movie, he like chops her up and puts her in the washing
The
machine.
kills are kind of brutal.
Yeah,
Some of them are pretty crazy.
Like that one just seems like damn, Raizo, that's a little overkill, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do you do?
And that ruined that poor guy's machine.
It's my life or hers, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, but how much time? Like, okay, I gotta chop her up. Now I gotta put her in the thing. I gotta put it on the spin cycle.
It's so easy when you're a ninja and with the ninja training, guys. You should have
That's
ninja
true.
training. You guys don't have it.
All right, listen. Which of us could survive the Ozunu?
Zero.
The
I'm
longest.
out. I'm dead. I died.
New training.
I'm gone.
When I was a kid, I used to like try to walk on hot asphalt and be like, pain is just a factor. I started crying. So
That's not good.
yeah, I'm out.
Yeah,
The pads of your feet are stuck to the concrete.
I think we'd all start.
You walked away from them.
I gotta
I think
shave
we
my
will-
head. Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, I'm out.
I'm good.
I'm
I'm
out.
out. Yeah, I'm out.
I think they'd probably kick us out at first because we'd start talking about like Smile and like the Exorcist jokes, and then
Dude, I gotta say, like when I was a kid, I wanted to do like karate, like or like jujitsu or whatever, like just so bad. But I have this thing, obviously, where like I want the end goal and I don't want to put in any of the work, right? So what I really wanted was I wanted to know how to wield a weapon because like those karate schools have like the weapons on the walls, like swords and like bow staffs and stuff like that. And I was like, that's what I want. And when I like learned that I couldn't just kind of like start learning that, I was like, yeah, maybe this karate isn't quite for me.
you mean they don't start you off on the katana?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
They don't give an 8-year-old a shuriken.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean,
You should have did kendo.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah,
I should have done that.
That's where you fucked up. Or fencing.
So Mika is doing all this investigative stuff, trying to find out all these, political assassinations, like the link. There has to be a link to something. And it must be
Thanks
ninjas.
a lot, Link.
and it's going to happen in my house
Exactly.
because I'm looking at the case.
Yeah, and that is a cool scene because there's a ninja that tries to kill her, but then Raizo is there to stop because he's been like also like stopping Ozunu assassinations as like a means, I guess. To,
He's
right?
messing with them. He's
messing
like
with
kind
them,
of yeah. He's like
He's
messing with
trolling.
their work.
He's trolling the Ozunu clan.
Yeah, he is to try to take him down.
He's griefing.
And you better believe, listener, you better believe they do the classic shot of person in the foreground and ninja person emerges from the background in the shadows, like you know the shot I'm thinking of.
how else am I going to know that they're there and she doesn't know? You know what I mean?
And they're ninjas.
Exactly. And
this
they're
scene-
ninjas.
This scene, though, is cool. I think I appreciated the attempt at a cool style thing where it's completely dark, and the only way we're seeing the fight is from her flashlight, where she's like flicking it back and forth during the fight. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. There's some cool shots. There's some cool shots. There's some cool looks. Then the CGI blood comes.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, this isn't real anymore.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's right. This is Ninja Assassin.
These aren't real ninjas in front of me.
Unfortunately,
Fighting to the death.
Yeah, Raizo and Mika link up. Now our two protagonists are working together. And they kind of like separate throughout the movie though, because like Raizo's like, I gotta, go do my ninja things, and Mika's like, I gotta get the audience to understand what he's doing.
what ninja?
I gotta Interpol.
Yeah,
but
ninjas? I don't know.
But Mika is like trying to like. She's like, hey, you should give yourself to the authorities, like, because we can protect you. Like you can, my boss will protect you. We can get some info.
Good idea.
He's like, all right.
He's like, okay, but then
like,
the guy Ryan, not our Ryan, but movie Ryan, just arrests him. He's like, hey, you're one of them ninja assassins. We're gonna take you.
Well, they set a trap for him.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Great work, Mika.
And Mika's like, wait.
They flood him with lights.
Mika's like, what? You promised? You promised you'd be nice to him. What the heck?
I work for the government. I don't know what to tell you.
Why are you betraying me?
He's a ninja assassin. I don't know what to tell you.
They like get him in the interrogation room with like these lights, and they're never going to turn off. But then you know what happens. Like the Ozunu clan comes in to try to kill him, kill a bunch of military people, and turn off the lights. It's like, oh. And he's like, I told you.
Yeah.
I told you this wasn't enough protection.
It's like, I'm the one fucking dude who can do anything about this.
Yeah. It's quite a funny sequence, to be honest, because, like, to think about it, he genuinely knew that it wouldn't work, still went ahead and let them do it. And, like, was like, that's fine. Like, yeah, just take me in, whatever. Like, didn't warn him, didn't say anything, wasn't like, this is a bad idea, didn't try to, like, fight it. I mean, I guess he kind of did, but.
Fun fact, I don't know if he's in this scene, but I assume he's like in one like the Europol like scenes with all the guards. One of the guards is played by David Leitch, who is the director of like he directed John Wick with Chad Stahelski, directed Bullet Train, Deadpool 2. Bunch of stuff.
Yeah. He's a stunt guy, and he was he's actually part of the commission that was able to get stunts recognized for Oscars.
Well, that's cool.
Awesome. Which is he's cool. He's cool. He basically started as a stunt guy, got kind of like known around town in the stunt community and all that. Then like always wanted to direct, so like he was always just like really paying attention to stuff. I only know this from listening to another podcast where he was on it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah,
I like that a lot of these like Wachowski associated projects have all kind of the same people involved. I like it. Like a fun little kind of community of
also we got to acknowledge, let's just acknowledge this for a second, because we got to acknowledge it. We got to say it whenever we come across it, because like if we don't, then it's it just isn't right. But they just don't make movies like this no more. Even as much shade as we're throwing it, even as much, whatever, they just, it's, I mean, I don't know, you don't get just like weird action flick anymore. Like everything needs to have like star power, or like, I don't know. You just don't get your weird action flicks as much anymore.
Well, and nothing with this much choreography is going to be shat on Netflix or maybe Tubi. Tubi brings the heat, so maybe Tubi.
Tubi's pretty fire.
But like HBO's, I don't think gonna
This
do
is a
this.
nice
They're gonna do something
Pluto TV
slower.
special.
Pluto TV original.
On the Ninja Channel.
True.
I mean,
The Ninja Channel.
But I don't think the choreography would be as
nobody's even
good.
paying for this movie to stream anywhere. God forbid would they make another one, something like. So,
But that's the thing, right? Is like, but nobody like is Netflix going to pay a license, down the road and be like, let's put Ninja Assassin on this? Like, no.
But like, here's the thing, right? This is what I was thinking when we were watching this, and we'll get back to the plot too. There's not much left to talk about.
We're almost there.
But like, the one thing I was thinking about when we were watching this movie is like, I really feel like if it had a bit more control from the people like that are like the stunt people and like the people that really were passionate about. I don't know how much production like meddling was involved in this movie. I mean, the script certainly,
I'm really interested in that original script. I
DM'd him. He only has 500 followers on Instagram, bro. There's a chance.
Get him on the
yeah. I mean, we could try.
But what I'm trying to say is like John Wick, I think, like really showed that like when you let those creatives do what they want, you set the camera on a tripod and you just do all this stuff, you can make like a really solid original action movie like this. And I think if you just change a lot of that stuff from this movie, like I feel like you have there's the bones again of a really solid action movie in this movie.
I guess, but
you bring up another thing.
This movie's just not visually appealing is the issue.
Yeah,
that's another thing that we didn't bring up, because this movie is subject, even though the choreography is good and a lot of fight scenes are interesting, this movie is very, very subject to, like, you're seeing the action and it cuts so many times to show you like different angles.
It needs a lot of work to redo it for sure.
I mean, like, think of all like the fight scenes.
You don't get to sit there and enjoy it.
Think of the fight scene locations. We're on a roundabout. We're at a fucking. We're on like a room. There's nothing texturally to look at.
Yeah.
It's a little more bland.
It's funny you said the roundabout thing, and I don't know if this was like their attempt to redo that, but that scene where they're fighting in the street reminded me a lot of the scene from John Wick 4.
Big time.
Oh yeah, yep.
It makes me wonder if they were like, what if we like tried that again, but like better? You know what I mean?
It's a great.
I wouldn't be.
It's a great idea. You know what I mean? But it's just like, why the fuck would you do it at like the Long Beach giant fucking roundabout? You know what I mean? Like, why the fuck would you do it there?
Like somewhere iconic.
Yeah, but that's why John Wick did the Arc de Triomphe. Like there's a point.
Yeah. Wide shot, add some cars into it, just exactly. So yeah, they arrested Raizo.
I said it was a doozy.
A bunch of it's quite a doozy.
Yeah.
The Ozunu clan are like, oh, he's pinned down, we can get him. They invade the Europol thing, and they try to break him out. Mika helps him escape. And he fights off a bunch of guys as they're trying to escape, and yada yada yada. Fighting happens, red blood happens.
All over.
There's a cool. I think it's like one of the ending trailer shots when they're in that like roundabout thing, and Raizo's about to get struck down, and then Mika just like sideswipes a ninja with her car.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool.
That was in the trailer.
Yeah,
that was a big trailer shot. It was like the comedic punch.
Yeah. And
she says, "Get in,
get in!" And then like someone's like throwing like ninja stars at the car, and it's like peppered with it. And then they do escape. They heal up at a hotel, and this is all. I think this was kind of implied earlier, but this is also where we see that like he's able to like focus. He's like
he focuses chakra. So there's no like.
They don't say chakra, by the way. They don't say that.
No, then they don't say chi. They don't say anything. He just kind of does it. It's just like like obviously there are powers in this universe. Like there's just magic, there's like just abilities. So like it's cool, it's fine, but like the movie doesn't want to explain one thing. It's crazy.
By the way, I can heal my wounds. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
what?
it's like, oh my god, he's like so in pain, and then just like he cut like he
can regenerate.
get him supplies to heal, turns around and he's like, I'm okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, okay, all right.
I just got over it.
Yeah, I just, pain is just an idea.
Pain is just a factor. That's why I was training on the asphalt.
Yeah, you're right. You were right to do so.
Yeah, he's like, pain is weakness leaving your body.
But then, so they're resting up at the hotel, and then she calls like the army or someone to like
call them again to help us.
Yeah,
they didn't really help us.
Well, no, I think she calls someone else, like the squad,
right,
like like the tactical forces or whatever. And also key point here. Earlier when they arrested Raizo, she was like Ryan, like why'd you do this? Like, you said you would help. He's like, I do help you. And he takes out like a tracking thing and he gives it to her and is like, if you ever need help, I'll be there. Wink, wink. Look at camera.
Here's my air tag.
Yeah.
And I guess she has an intuition or just kind of assumes that maybe they're going to keep coming for him. She puts the tracker on him. Yeah, she is. She's super smart.
Yeah.
She puts the tracker on Raizo, and the Ozunu clan do go to the motel and they kidnap him.
Oh my god.
And we don't see it. We don't get to see it.
No, she does a thing
because we get to see
and goes, hey, people, and they go, hey, let's go inside, and then they go back inside and he's gone.
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
Well, they roll up and she's like, he took
when they get to the motel is definitely the part where I started looking at my phone a little bit.
Oh yeah, trust. But I hate that scene because those fucking ninjas come and they're like whispering. They're like, should we kill him? No, it should be for the master.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
I fucking hated it.
So
I hated it so much.
They whisper throughout.
This next part, though, because, like, okay, now we got the tracking device on Raizo. Yeah, then it's like, okay, now Europol and all them are gonna like go and like save him because he's important now, and they realize that. And this part is great because this is where they go, right, and they just go to save him, and then the final battle starts happening.
Well,
right?
yeah, so yeah, they take them back to the castle in the mountains.
Yeah, right,
and they're like, oh, we're gonna kill you, Raizo, and Lord Ozunu is there, and he's got one eye, and he looks badass, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you.
One final fight to end it all.
As they're about to kill him, along with that rival that he had.
This is the most military propaganda thing of all time. It is. Like we pointed out,
it's the only reason this movie got greenlit and has a budget.
Like, I cannot believe that they do. Like, the whole movie is hyping up how badass ninjas are, and then they just come in and wipe them out, cowboy, Native American style, like Avatar mech, like, blue people with sticks and arrows style. It is like you get a whole 3-minute sequence of just them gunning down ninjas. It's crazy.
I do
Special
appreciate
forces find them.
Well, I do appreciate they roll up with like floodlight, so they're like, you can't hide in the darkness.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. They're like, we'll fight them with light, and then it's just a slaughter. It's not even like it's not a slaughter. Like the ninjas do get in some people, and you do see them kind of do their thing, but they're shooting like RPGs and making like the cavern walls of like the giant mountain crumble.
Yeah, they're OP.
It is almost comical. It is almost comical when they're like, we're about to kill you, and it's like this crazy castle, and then all of a sudden floodlights, go, and they're just bum, 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 bum.
And I'm gonna quote Christian.
And ninjas
tanks roll up.
I'm gonna quote Christian here. Hero. Or he said while we were watching, why did the stupid ninjas not incorporate guns into their arsenal?
I mean,
well, guns are cringe and gay.
That's true. That is true. But no, you would think that they would at least have some kind of countermeasure, you know? Because as soon as the guns show up, they all start like, "Oh fuck!" and they just start running away.
We didn't think they'd do that.
They had never.
This whole movie, they've been killing so many squads of people with guns.
It's like when you turn on your light in the middle of the night in the kitchen and a fucking mouse runs under your fridge.
Yeah.
Dude, and it's actually quite sad because like the movie builds up like fights the whole entire movie, and then you just like, oh, like
they're all fucking dead.
But the other thing that happens is like the battle between Raizo and Lord Ozunu, like that starts to be, you know, all the destruction and slaughter going on is like the backdrop to their fight. Ozunu starts basically doing Mortal Kombat magic. I'll get into that in a second, but I do want to talk about like how Mika kind of like shows up in the battle like later on, and it's that classic like, "Oh, I'm here," and then Raizo was like, "Mika," and then Lord Ozunu, you know, does something. We'll get into that, but like that's the kind of stuff that I feel like the studio definitely had to like rewrite and redo, because like why couldn't it have just ended with their fight and ending and be done, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I see that for sure.
We need the female person to do something and, you know, have a reason to like her, even though we haven't given her a reason to like her at all this movie.
She saved Raizo from the chains.
You saved Raizo?
Yeah.
She saved him feet first while she was being chased, despite the fact that he only fights with his hands.
And during the fight with Lord Ozunu, he starts just melting into shadows. Like, I don't know how to put it. Like, just teleporting into shadow. Like Christian, just...
He's doing like noob Cybot teleports. He's like...
Yeah.
Like literally like teleporting. Like he's doing some kind of cool, crazy technique that only the most master of ninjas can do. They're fighting, and then Mika comes in and she's like, "Raizo!" And then Lord Ozunu appears from behind her, you know, nothing personnel kids are, and then like stabs her through the heart. And then he's like, "No!" And they start fighting again. Blah, blah, blah. And then Raizo does the teleporting thing too, all of a sudden, because he's like, "Now you've made me so mad, I'm gonna pull out my ultimate technique." He kills Ozunu, just like that. It's easy.
Yeah, got him. Over.
I mean, yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he sucked. He was horrible.
Yeah.
Go up.
Terrible.
And then he's like holding by the way, as the castle's like on fire, everything's like falling apart.
Yeah.
He carries Mika out as the medics arrive, and he like lays her down, and they're like, "Wait, we have a pulse. She's breathing." And they're like, "What? How could this be?" And then she points. She's like, "My heart is on the left side of my chest, or the right side of my chest."
Like the tattoo artist from the beginning.
Schrodinger's right-sided heart.
Insert cartoon flabbergasted noise. No, like for real though. Like that's just like
Chekhov.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it's
not Schrodinger.
It's Chekhov.
Well, that's something you would write into your movie if you did it in about 4 days.
I still can't.
He's like,
"You're right."
I still can't get over her just going in the middle of that fucking fight and going, "I'm here,"
and then to die.
Bree's a trained assassin. I want to fuck with like her fights.
I'm not getting in there.
Yeah,
they're doing shadow magic in there.
Literally.
Yeah, literally shadow magic.
Bro made a finger gun and healed her fucking 6-inch deep wound.
Oh man,
but that's where the movie ends. The evil has been slain, and Raizo stands atop, going, "Yes, I saved the day. I'm the hero."
Yeah. Then they were gonna do a.
That's what
Doesn't this movie end with like a rap song or
think so.
Like
I
pop song?
I don't remember.
Some strange like.
Yeah.
It's not like a Linkin Park
This
classic.
movie has a ton of butt rock.
Eminem pops out.
It does have some butt rock.
Gotta get that ninja assassin.
So that's Ninja Assassin, and I think it's time to review it. I think.
Let's review.
Yeah, let's be done with it and review.
Trevor, you start us off.
Yeah. I'm giving this a 4.
Damn.
No, a 3.
A 3!
I mean, I think that's reasonable.
Ryan?
I think that's fucking reasonable. I think that's high.
It's pretty bad. It's like it's maybe on par with Dead Silence level. No, not Dead. Oh my god, I always get it mixed up. Exorcism level's bad. Not Exorcism level's bad. It's a little bit better than that, just because I do like some more of like the acting and action that do happen. But like it's a solid 4. It's just like such a snooze fest of a movie. And then all the action is
For being a ninja movie.
Yeah, for being a ninja movie. I mean, and I've seen some boring ninja movies. So I mean, yeah, definitely a 4. Ryan, go for it.
This crime of a movie, like, it totally got me. This is another movie. This is like Dead Silence. This son of a bitch suckered me into like waiting and then watching it, and it wasn't even worth it.
It's such a butt rock song.
That caught me off guard.
Sorry,
I was like checking
every tab that I had.
Sorry.
Whoa.
If our listeners couldn't hear that, Trevor started playing the Ninja Assassin credits song.
Yeah, my bad.
And we were all like, where's that coming from?
It sounds like it could be good. I should just, yeah.
This movie is a 3, and I think that's high. And I only think I'm giving it a high rating of a 3 out of 10. It's a nostalgic movie for me. Aref, what did you think?
I'm one of the few people who never saw this fucking trailer. I didn't know did. I've watched this movie. I swear to God, I watched this another time without you guys. I don't remember what the fuck happens in this movie. I remember the intro scene, which I barely remember, and then I remember the ending. The middle is a fucking void.
Yeah, Aref doesn't have a great memory, but like you do remember movies. Like you remember plots and things that happen.
Yes,
like,
I will remember.
Yeah.
It's just it's like
it's a very forgettable movie. The movie's all exposition.
Yeah,
it's all just
the movie's vacant.
Yeah.
I mean, like if this came out today, I would assume that it was made with AI. Like that's what I'm saying. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, a 3 out of 10. Incredibly boring. Put it on if you want to not watch it. Christian.
Yeah, if you're trying to get someone to leave your house, put this on.
Christian.
Yeah, so I'm kind of agreeing with you all. I don't think this movie is quite good. I think it's pretty boring, pretty bland for large swaths of it. I think I'm gonna give the movie like a 5, just because I think there are things that I like about it. Like I see what they wanted to do, and I kind of appreciate some of that. But still, the end product is kind of just boring, kind of bland. Doesn't really, do anything to kind of spin the creative wheel, if you would. But I do like the acting. I think Rain does a really good job. I think Naomi Harris does good for what she was given. But yeah, I think I would give this just a solid middle of the road 5, because I think when I look back on it, it's a solid, fine, middle of the road movie.
No way.
You also have to remember my tolerance for like bad movies is I think higher than your guys'.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I like a bad.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan,
like a bad movie.
There's nothing better than a bad
I dare
movie.
you to bring a good movie next round. You know, I dare you.
Dude. You say that as if we didn't do Tokyo Godfather.
That's true. That's true. No.
Or Man from Earth.
And Man from Earth.
Ryan front stacked his bangers, and then he was like,
Silence wasn't like.
I was thinking that earlier.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. I like Dead Silence. I like
Dead Silence too. I like Dead Silence too. Hey, I wanna say some shit real quick. Shout out to my homie Tyler. We fuck with Tyler.
Hey, shout out Tyler.
Shout out
listening
Tyler.
strong. Not sure which number episode this is. I will get better at that as we go.
This is
from here
episode
on out.
22. Episode 22.
Hey, shout out Tyler real quick, one of our fans. Hopefully you're listening, still here strong on episode 22. I know we're still putting it out there. But shout out Tyler. Yeah, shout out Tyler. He's providing some awesome trivia and some just cool fan interaction on our Instagram page. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Apple Music. Follow us on Amazon Music. I don't know any of the other ones, and I don't think we're on any other ones, so I think that's it. So just, follow us on those ones that I mentioned.
Tell us your favorite hashtag ninja movie.
And
tell us your favorite ninja movie.
I put out a challenge where I said I'd Venmo you $5. I forgot what the fuck it was, but it's out there.
It
has been claimed.
It's something about. It's from our Tokyo God.
I think it's like the ranking. It's like the first one who has it's the ranking or some shit.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. Anyways, $5 for you, buddy.
Did you hear that, everyone? Aref promises everyone $5. Or sorry,
not everybody.
$5.
Okay.
We'll catch you next time. See you around.
To your dextro. Oh, what the fuck? Dextropositioned? Dextropositioned? What the fuck?